Well, hey everybody, we are back at Classic once again with Rick Wick and another one of his fine vehicles on a very chilly Denton day. So we're about to do some driving and talk a little bit about what's going on at Classic. Rick, what are you driving into today?
We've got a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit.
It's beautiful.
And in this weather, great. Now this is what I call December Christmas weather, not these shorts and t-shirts weather. Gloves, see these gloves?
It's been 90 until now, and then today when we're going to be outside, it's cold. But hey, it's going to be a good ride. Looking forward to it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's head out. It's almost kind of like flying a plane here. I got in this 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit. But let's set the automatic AC heat.
Yes, heat is good.
Let's look at the, bring the heat up.
There we go.
To about 72 degrees.
There you are.
Let's turn the radio down. Let's click on the seats. We got the heated seats here.
Oh man.
The driver, let's get your passenger heated seats on there. Let's get the heated steering wheel set.
Heated steering wheel?
Oh yeah. Well, let's head out to the Welcome Center.
I love it.
My wife Karen came back from Houston about a month ago. She's been gone about a week, so she pulled up. I needed a car. She came in and she bought we bought a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit. Just like this. I mean, you know, a cool feature this vehicle has. It has what they call a stop-start feature. Which means we're here at this intersection. Yes, everything's working, all electronics, everything's working, but the engine shuts off.
Really?
Engine literally shuts off. And it runs on another auxiliary battery that runs all electronics. So if you have the AC on, the heater, electronics, everything will work.
Wow.
And within, you notice when it accelerated, it was just like nothing happened.
You wouldn't even know.
But within, I don't even know the terminology, with the millisecond, it'll read your the accelerator, click on the engine, start the engine back, and you're up and
you're
going.
Cruising again.
Now, see, stop start is kicked on.
Yeah.
You notice how you don't hear the engine.
Yep. I don't hear
the dash says stop start auto stop active.
Nice.
So you don't hear the engine.
Yeah.
You don't feel the engine, but radio's working, heated seats are working, everything's operating on the vehicle.
That seat really just kind of warmed up on me, huh? Caught me off guard a little bit. This is a lot of features, man.
There you go. Stop, start.
Yep.
Auto start, active.
I mean, you really don't even feel it. I mean, you've got to really be looking for it to even notice.
Right.
Yep.
Feel real
like
quick.
Heard
when 100 minutes a second, you're already clicking engine starting.
Yeah. If you didn't tell me that was happening, I'd never know. That's brilliant. Cool.
The steering wheel's already starting to get warm.
Yeah, man. I tell you, we couldn't have picked a better day to show off the features of a car that had a steering wheel warmer and seat warmers.
This vehicle has the lane departing system.
Okay.
So when we get on the highway, if I start veering off to the one side of where the lines are, it'll jerk me. You see that?
Okay,
when I let my hand off the steering wheel, had it
jerked you right back.
Jerked right back because it's reading the lines.
I like that. I like that. I don't appreciate the fact that you risked my life to show off that feature, but I do like it.
Hey, you're in good hands.
I couldn't let it go, man. I couldn't let it go. We had such a smooth ride the whole time, and then as soon as we got to the Welcome Center, bam! Just that.
Yeah, you got my hip pointer.
You
got my hip pointer on that. That's right. I won't mention about your wow. Your wow that you had.
I was impressed. Well, thank you all very much for tuning in with us.
They should have had the folding mirrors like the Cherokee did, so there wouldn't be any problem.
If they'd have had the folding mirrors, we'd have been just
You get old like me, and that might have been the hip surgery. I'd have to go see Dr. House and say my orthopedics says, hey, we got to do something.
We got the video evidence and everything. It's all set. We're good.
I'm doomed.
Oh, man.
I'm doomed.
I love it. I love it.
And went out to everybody.
Well, send that off to Chuck and all those guys.
I appreciate that little caption. Wham.
You got it, brother.
You're so good. I won't mention your dribbling and your.
That was episodes ago. Anyways, thank you all very much for tuning in with us. We are live with the man of the hour, Rick Wick, General Manager of Classic of Denton. If you have not been paying attention, Classic of Denton is a major supporter of what we do here at DentonRadio.com. as well as Discover Denton and all that good stuff. And so we always love to sit down with Rick, see what's going on over at Classic. Today we are talking a lot about the holiday toy drive coming up. And so we want to make sure we touch on that as well, and as well as get our general update with everything Classic of Denton that's been going on. Rick, for anybody that didn't catch the beginning of that video, what were we driving?
2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit.
It was awesome, man. It was really cool.
That's an awesome vehicle.
Yeah, the stop start, and we didn't have enough time to show all the features that that you were going over with me. So that was pretty cool. I was really excited about that car. All right, so we wanted to talk holiday toy drive a little bit and what's been going on over at Classic and all that good stuff. So give us a rundown. We've got some pictures we wanted to pull up here in a little bit, but you guys have just got a building or a whole room full of toys for this toy drive. So I wanted to get to touch on that a little bit.
Well, it's something that started back in 2005, and you know, we appreciate our customers, our employees, and our vendors, and we also understand the need to the community for the less fortunate.
Right.
So we start a toy drive every single year, and we reach out to our employees, get fully involved. Our vendors, we have customers that even come in, and we reach out to the Denton Independent School District, and we reach out to Cumberland's Presbyterian Home. We reach out to Monsignor King Outreach Center. We reach out to Friends and the Family, Giving Hope in Denton, Our Daily Bread, and ask for the needy. And these are either the homeless, the less fortunate, that can't have a Christmas. You know, we take it for granted every single year when we have Christmas, we're going to have a Christmas tree.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of these live in a car, or they live in a weekly hotel, or in assisted housing.
Right.
You know, so we take it for granted. So we go out and adopt the families. We work through Barb and Denton Independent School District. We actually picked up 117 families and children.
Wow.
And supplied, you know, not just toys, but underwear, pants, shirt, these type of items. And these are all actually the needy. Cumberland's, you know, foster care. There's families there that need assistance, so we make sure they have. So we did, I think 12 or 13 kids there, and also participate and provided socks, toiletries, underwear, type items for them. And then Giving Hope, you know, which is kind of, it's again for homeless and the people that are less fortunate that want to get themselves. They provide counseling, they provide budgeting for a lot of these families that have children, and help them get through their issues that they had, and they want to get better. So, you know, they provide housing, they provide counseling with them how to better budget, and we've adopted families with them. I think last count we had 30, and then they sent through Randy Skinner at Serve Denton, sent us not Randy, but Carrie.
Oh, yeah.
Kari, and sent us another list, and got a couple. Matter of fact, I got to run by and pick up some more. Then we do our normal with Friends and the Family. we jumped on and picked up 123 families with them. And then we did Monsignor King Outreach Center. I'm sure you saw the article in the Denton Record Chronicle the first part of the week about a family. But, anytime the temperature, I think it's 30 or 40 degrees, they open up for the homeless.
Yeah.
And anytime it's over 100, we supplied toiletries, sweats, sweat underwear, sweat tops. And then I talked to Roy Metzler just Tuesday when I was out shopping, and they need twin bed sheets.
Wow.
To help replenish for the cots. He says they're going to be up to 90, probably, people, assisting with. So, and then the Lupe Gonzalez Pre-Care Center there off Long Road. We were Barb with Denton ISD reached out to us, and we went to visit them and delivered blocks, the Lego blocks, bags and bags. I think you saw them in some of my posting and some Facebook. And, diapers, stuffed animals. One thing they really needed, and Lessa, who's our sales secretary, got the information. She went on Amazon and bought learning books, puzzles, for the kids that they can help out with. So it's just way we give back to the community. We give back to the needy, to help all those families out. It really gets you in your heart. And our vendors, our companies we do business with, I mean, they don't even ask. Once they see and we show them our and it's all volunteer.
Yeah.
100% of the money goes into the pot we go by. Matter of fact, I don't know if you saw my Facebook page post on, I think Monday I went to, or Tuesday, we had some families to fill in, about 13, 14 families. So I went to the local Target here in Denton and walked up to the manager, and I said, okay, you got to give me some help.
Yeah. I
says, I need your best sales associate, because here's my list of the families, and this is the list what they need. She said, I got the perfect person. Her name is Danielle. So I showed her the list, and she was pulling off the clothes and toys, and I was putting them in the cart, and we were going. Matter of fact, she's going to be there today, so when we're finished here, I'm going to be heading over there again to kind of finish our last bit for the Cumberlands. And you just, once and our employees just jump in. We get, and I give them some money, and that's okay, here's the money for we collected, go out and buy this and this, and they come back in, and they say, well, we spent a little bit more. And well, here, I've got, no problem. We enjoyed it. A lot of times they get the children involved, their family members, because really understand what the meaning of giving is and what Christmas and the needy is. It's something that we've started up years ago, and Richard Allen, the owners, got us involved, but man, all the employees, they just jump in, and you don't have to remind them, you have to follow up. They just say, yeah, give me the list, and go out and participate. And our vendors they say, give me some families, and then they say, hey, I want some more families. So it's a fun time. It's appreciated, and thanks to everybody, and thanks to all of our employees the way we help out. So.
Well, and we actually met. I mean, not met. The first thing we ever did together was we were talking about the holiday toy drive and all the things Classic was doing around the holidays last year, and then it just continued our relationship continued to develop there, and your involvement with Denton Radio and all those kinds of things. And a lot of people have said, because we love working with Classic, and a lot of people said, so why was it Classic that you picked? And I was like, because there's so much story to tell. It's not just cars. I mean, cars are great and all that kind of stuff, and that's fun. But you guys are always doing so many different things, giving back and pouring back into the Denton community, that it's such a it's such a fun organization to get to work with, because we're always getting to talk about something that you guys are doing for somebody else, not just, okay, here's what Classic is doing, here's what Classic is doing for Denton. And it just makes so much sense. I got to pull up some pictures here that we got to take from inside the toy room, and you guys got quite the extensive toy room going on. And man, just really cool stuff. And cool, honestly, I wanted some of it myself. I will be at the Star Wars premiere tonight.
I was fixing that. You wanted that Star Wars?
Yeah, I will be in line for the midnight premiere at the Omni tonight, if you would like to find me. Fidget spinner, I was all about that. I actually got my first fidget spinner just a couple days ago, and I got to say, I can't judge. It was a lot more fun than I thought. Let's see. See, now was my question when I saw this. The new Mr. Potato Head doesn't have a mustache. Our mustache is out now? Is that the deal?
Are you meaning anything?
No, I'm curious. You're the authority on mustaches, so I thought you would know. Like,
I don't know. I mean, they might not just be showing it. It might be just stuck in the.
There you go.
I know you wanted to open the box up, and you wanted to sit down on the floor and play with it. I know you wanted to do that.
Well, it's kind of funny. I mean, I went in there to take pictures, and I probably spent a little too much time, because there was some stuff in the toys have become cool, man. Like, I remember, a plastic figurine or something like that when I had toys at Christmas. Some of this stuff is pretty advanced stuff. And very, very cool, and it's gonna most definitely make the holiday for some. This one was my favorite, R2-D2 as a car. That's pretty stinking cool. I didn't even know that was a thing, but but anyways, point being, you guys have got some really cool stuff that I think is a lot of families are going to get to enjoy, and it's a really, really cool story to get to talk about.
Yeah, it's fun. Like it says, it's all the Classic employees in Denton, and our partners and our vendors that we work for, and they just it's just awesome.
Yeah.
What it's not me. It's what our employees what they do, and it's just an awesome experience.
Love it. Well, is there anything, speaking of Classic employees and everything going on, what else is going on at Classic these days?
Well, now we got to get to the selling mode.
Yeah, good.
The selling mode. So I brought my prompt to right here. Here it is.
I love it.
This is our red tag sale that's going on now. Was what the price is and what to now it is price. So
love it.
Remember this red tag. Just remember it's just like me in front, and here's my eye looking through.
I dig it.
I
dig it.
But it's our annual red tag sale that kicks on between now and the end of the year, and all of our new Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, all of our new Mazdas, all of our pre-owned vehicles are all tagged with low, no haggle, no hassle, no negotiate necessary pricing.
Right.
So if consumers are tired of the back and forth and they pull out their hair and stress when buying a new vehicle, we make it real easy. We just put the price out there they can see. That's rock bottom pricing. We sell a lot of vehicles, and we make it real easy because consumers don't like to spend 10 hours to the dealership. They don't want to pay sticker, and they don't want to go all the hassles and back and forth. So we make it real easy.
Yeah.
We pull Kelley Blue Book and show them Kelley Blue Book values in the trade on that. So we make it real easy. And with the manufacturer's rebates that Chrysler just increased, and Mazda's, it's a doggone good time to buy right now.
Yeah.
Used car values are strong. We need good trade-ins. It's something we've done every single year, and it's worked out awesome.
Super cool.
It's worked out just awesome.
Well, and I can even give a testimony now as a customer.
That's right.
Just bought a vehicle of my own from Classic, and Rick was a shark, man. He just came at. No, I'm kidding. It was actually a really wonderful experience. Your staff was awesome. Took great care of me, and it was a fun it was a fun experience to buy a car, not that salesy like I got a shower after this experience kind of thing. It was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Became good friends with we're still chatting with the sales, like we've become buddies and stuff.
Right.
It was cool. It was really, really fun.
Well, then you and Emily took it up to on Thanksgiving.
Yep, grabbed the car and headed out to Kansas.
Yeah,
do the family trip once a year, and loved it. Just had a blast. And
she said she slept and you drove.
Pretty much. Well, she drove a little, but I didn't sleep while she drove. Just kidding, hon. I'm gonna pay for that later.
I'm gonna see her at the chamber office, so I'll just emphasize that.
I knew that wham tap was gonna come back to get me. I knew it was gonna get me.
That hip pointer, because I got to take the heat off me. Because when I was in the office the other day, I didn't even recognize her, and she kind of popped her head up. She's, you know who I said, oh my gosh, I'm in deep doo-doo now. So paybacks are just tough nowadays.
They are. I feel like we should keep track on this show, just whose ball is in whose court as far as who needs to pay who back on what. I had the mustache thing and side view mirror thing, and this doesn't look well. Anyways,
next thing I know, you're going to be talking about hair.
Yeah. I wouldn't dare. I don't need that karma. All right. Well, anyways, anything else we want to touch on before we get to wrapping up?
What's 2 days from today?
What is 2 days from today?
UNT in New Orleans.
Yes, that's true.
UNT.
That's true.
Against Troy.
Well, and you're in the Mean Green Club, right? And so very involved with UNT and all that good stuff. And so anybody who hasn't been following, UNT is like really good now. I mean, we were
really good.
Like 9-2 or something like that in conference play.
Yeah, won part of the conference and played for the conference championship.
Led the conference. It was incredible.
Right.
And so now we'll be in New Orleans on Saturday to kick some serious butt in conference play. So that's going to be sweet. So make sure you cheer for the Mean Green. And
alumni here.
Yeah, but here as well.
Yeah.
Here as well. So we are both we both bleed green. And we'll be cheering right along this weekend. Hopefully we see a win. So that'd be really nice.
That'd be a big boost for the university and for the athletic department.
Big time. Well, and I was when I was a student, and I was involved in the student government and student orgs and all that kind of stuff. And we were talking with the AD, and he was saying every great school you've ever heard of, you heard of them because they had a fantastic sports program.
Right.
And then once you heard about the sports program, you could talk about the fact that the music was great, the athletics was great, that this was great, that was great, the campus was great, all these other kind of things. It's just kind of the way the marketing works. And so this has been an amazing 2 years, really, because we were bowl eligible last year because of academics, which got a lot of good press. And then now this year, eligible because we kicked butt, and that's gotten a lot of great press as well. So it's been wonderful. It's been really, really cool.
And the basketball team,
basketball's been good.
Basketball, I think they've had all the what called preseason, but I think the season actually kicks off the later part of this month. So
we've been sweeping it across the board in just about everything at UNT, which has not historically been the case.
No.
So that's a super cool deal. And I had been talking, a lot of people before the season. I was talking with several of the people in athletics, and I was saying, so what are you thinking? And they said, I think it's going to be a good year. We'll probably look at 6 wins. And then we came away with 9.
Right.
And I was like, well, shoot, buddy, I love it. So it's been good. It's been really good.
It's there's a lot of positive things going on around here.
Yeah. Well, and then the if nothing else, the campus looks better than ever. I mean, we've got, the big green flag went up on the highway the other day, and the bridge on 35 is now finished with those really
big logo.
Those are cool as heck.
And at night,
I love them. Oh,
they look
glow
awesome.
and super cool. Super cool. I'm telling you. And there's all the green lights on the buildings now and everything. It's just cool to even just go through UNT and just see all the changes and everything. And shoot, I mean, Denton University-wise, TWU's got their new lookout, and they're doing bigger and better than ever. NCTC's coming to downtown.
Just down the road.
Just a couple of doors down.
Right.
So they're bigger and better than ever. So as far as university life, good gracious, we're well, okay. University and a community college.
Right.
I've been
You've been
two
corrected.
universities and a community college. I was corrected live on air by Dr. Wallace of NCTC himself, but man, I'm just excited. It's a good time to be in Denton. One of the highest rated college towns in the U.S. of A. One of the fastest growing small towns in the U.S. of A. One of the fastest growing towns in the U.S. of A. The fastest growing county in the U.S. of A. I mean, it's as good as it gets. This is the time to be in Denton.
Right.
And you know what makes traveling around Denton and touring Denton and seeing Denton even better is if you do it in a classic vehicle.
That's right.
You like it? You like it?
It's
Full
like
circle?
Jake had with his little finger out. You know, its little finger out says in a classic vehicle is the way to do it.
That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. That's how you got to do it. So I can speak from personal experience now, especially because I got that Tahoe and I get to sit up higher than everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like I have the right of way every time now. That's great.
Right.
I love it.
That's a nice looking pre-owned vehicle.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of features to it.
Oh, no kidding.
Beats the heck out of your
the old beater I was
your
driving.
clunker?
Oh my goodness gracious! I tell you, I had to have a family member buy it from me because I just didn't feel right giving it to a stranger. I felt like that would be wrong with me. Anyway.
Oh.
Well, thank you all again for tuning in. Rick, we want to touch on anything else before we wrap up?
No, it's this is a great time. You know, all of our community involvement is kind of within the next 2 days be delivering.
Wonderful.
So now I can concentrate. Hey, everybody just come in and see us. We've got plenty in inventory. This is the time to buy. Low interest rates, a lot of vehicles, 0%. Great incentives. Manufacturers, both Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, FCA has got some great customer cash out there. Mazda has some great incentives and customer cash out there. It's just it's a great time to buy it. I mean, the discounts are huge.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not only usually hear about the 17 models, but the 18 models got great customer cash. So it's we need to finish out the year strong and got some great programs. We're going to be closed Christmas, and we'll be open after Christmas all the way to the end of the year with extended hours.
Cool.
So we'll be there, as on the car business will say, blowing and going.
Blowing and going.
You know.
Blowing and going.
So.
All right. Well, and I think last time I was in the lobby, they offered me hot cocoa. So that's if nothing else is going to get you there, go for the drinks.
Yeah, that was and that hot cocoa could have was meant to be used on the day we were doing it.
No kidding. Good Lord, that was cold. All right. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We always do appreciate it. Thank you all very much for letting us hang out on camera with you guys. We appreciate it. Make sure you check out Classic of Denton. Anytime you can get involved with Classic of Denton, you're probably going to be getting yourself involved with a lot of really, really great ways to give back. So make sure, if nothing else, you just check it all out to see what they're doing with the Denton community. We will keep you posted on all things Classic here on Denton Radio, just because we love them. Thank you all again for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you later.
Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at ClassicofDenton.com.